So in today's video, I'm going to explain why CC and Xeno Goku are much stronger than you think. Since I've seen a video much recently that got me wanting to make a video about this topic, since he got a lot of things incorrect and wrong in his video. No hate to the guy, but it really motivated me to make this video explaining why Dragon Ball Heroes characters are way above where most people scale them, which is around like 5 to 6D. So other than that, let's get to it. So let's start off with the universe of Dragon Ball. Since everything below that is completely fodder, there's no point in bringing up on a topic like this. So the universe in Dragon Ball is infinite and endless in size, stated multiple times within many guidebooks, meaning that the universe in Dragon Ball is high universal, meaning that any character within the Dragon Ball series who can destroy the entire universe will be high universal in power. Now moving on from the universe, there's a few realms that I want to talk about before we go over Otherworld. So let's start off with the intertransmission realm. It's a realm that's stated to transcend over time, meaning it's a 5-dimensional realm, making anybody who scales above this in Dragon Ball low complex multiversal. Now that we got the universe and intertransmission realm out of the way, let's go over the subspace. So the subspaces are stated and chosen for it to be transcendent over the concept of time and space, making them outerversal. And on top of that, there's the super dimensions within the DBS Broly movie. And a super dimension, if you didn't know, is a dimension that transcends the concept of dimensionality, meaning that it's outerversal in size also. So that means there's 2 outerversal realms within the living world, meaning that Otherworld is just a realm that transcends these 2, meaning that it's multiple layers within outerversal, not just one or not just baseline outerversal, meaning that anybody who can destroy Otherworld, the super dimensions or the subspaces within Dragon Ball is blatantly outerversal. And the macrocosm contains all of this, meaning that the macrocosm is bare minimum 2 layers into outerversal. And we all know that there's 12 universes, the neutral zone, Xeno's realm, and the parallel worlds, making it 5 layers into outerversal in its entirety, bare minimum. And that's just Dragon Ball super scaling. And speaking about the timelines, we know there is infinite amount of timelines within the guidebooks. It's stated many times within guides and promotional material for the games. So we know there is infinite amount of them. So there's not just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or whatever. There's many of them. Speaking about that, we know that within the Dragon Ball official website that the Dragon Ball multiverse is a type 3, meaning that there's infinite branching timelines. Before I continue, I suggest like, comment, and subscribe, and if you enjoy this content or any other videos and shorts that I make. But continuing off of what I said earlier, there's infinite multiverse within Dragon Ball, which is crazy enough, but there's more. Now let's go into the actual Heroes cosmology and scaling. So we know that there's 2 cosmologies within Heroes. There's the game world and there's the real world Dragon Ball. Beat lives in the real world Dragon Ball, and then the game world is where he goes into to fight characters and travel through the timeline of Dragon Ball and the history of Dragon Ball, as we know. But the game characters can also jump into his universe, his reality. They can destroy it, shown within Dragon Ball Ultimate Mission X, World Mission itself, and within the first Dragon Ball Heroes manga, which was trying to remember the name because I'm going off the dome right now. It's slipping my mind, but the first Dragon Ball Heroes manga that Toyotaro worked on back in the day, they was also interacting with Beast's universe there. It was able to they was able to destroy it. So yeah, there's interactions between both cosmologies, and characters within the game cosmology can scale above their own existence in their own game. So yeah, they can scale above the game cosmology and can in turn scale to the real world cosmology, meaning that anything I'm about to say now, they can scale to or above. So we know that those 2 exist, those cosmologies exist. And we also know that the game cosmology is the exact same as the real world cosmology, meaning that everything that I said prior in this video, the game scales to, and it has, meaning that the game universe, the game cosmology, whatever you want to call it, is multiple layers into outerversal and has infinite timelines. And then above that, the transcendent universe has also the same cosmology as I said prior. So that means that it's also outerversal. It has many layers. But the thing is, the universe that the beat lives in, the real world universe, transcends the game, meaning that the game is layers into outerversal, while the real world universe is high outer, many layers into high outer, making the entire Dragon Ball cosmology bare minimum out of like high outerversal. And CC and Xeno Goku scales to this sense. They scale above Metri Kabor, Sealess, and Demigra, 3 characters who are capable of destroying the entire Dragon Ball cosmology shown within the manga, the games, and the arcade games that exist in Japan. So that means that Dragon Ball Heroes Goku is high outerverse, bare minimum. And also, before I end this video, I wanted to explain that a point that he had made in his video about Beat being like a part of like a timeline within Dragon Ball cosmology. Like, he's right about that, but he's not 100% right. I think he was he's trying to explain in a way to make it seem like the cosmology of Heroes is the exact same cosmology as like Dragon Ball Super Z, but it's completely different. Got many cosmologies, got 2 of them, bare minimum, because it could be more, but I'll probably make that a video about like the other higher realms later down the line. I just wanted to go over like the basic Heroes cosmology, but what he was trying to explain was that Beat is like related to Goku, and that means that Dragon Ball Heroes is a timeline within the normal Dragon Ball multiverse, which it's not. It's a timeline that exists within the real world Dragon Ball, not the game world, or not just like some normal timeline multiverse where it's not 2 of them, which there is, like I explained, and not shown within the video with the scans and evidence. So yeah, other than that, that's it. And again, if you like the video, like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my other like shorts and videos I made prior to this one. The last one I made was like Goku versus Superman Debunked, which was about like a year ago, but I reposted it recently, so check that one out. Other than that, have a nice day and peace.